Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for joining. I'm going to be talking about another very interesting topic. All right, let's be real for a second. How many times have you heard someone say, just enter the express entry poll and you will get PR? Or if your CRS score is high, you're guaranteed an invitation. Or express entry is the easiest way to move to Canada. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's not always true. In fact, a lot of people, thousands of people, enter the express entry poll every year and never get invited. Some wait for years, hoping their CRS score will be enough, only to realize they have wasted valuable time. On the flip side, there are others who don't have the highest CRS scores, yet somehow, almost magically, they get PR. So, what's going on? What's the real truth about express entry? And most importantly, can you actually get PR in Canada? In this video, we are going to break it all down. The biggest mistakes people make, hidden strategies that can increase your chances, and what to do if express entry isn't working for you. Trust me, you'll want to watch till the end because there's one common mistake that I see all the time. And if you're making it, you might never get PR. Alright, let's get into it. Before we talk about why some people succeed and others don't, let's clear up a huge misconception. A lot of people think Express Entry is an immigration program, but actually it is not. It is a system that Canada uses to select skilled immigrants for PR. And within this system, there are three main programs. The first one is the Federal Skilled Worker Program, or the FSWP. This is for people outside of Canada who have skilled work experience, education, and language skills. The second one is the Canadian Experience Class, the CEC. This one is for people already in Canada who have at least 1 year of skilled work experience. The third one is the Federal Skilled Trades Program, FSTP. This is for tradespeople like plumbers, welders, and electricians who have work experience in a skilled trade. Now, here is how express entry actually works. You enter the system and you get a comprehensive ranking system score or CRS score. This score is based on number one, your age. Younger people get more points. It's based on your education. It's based on your work experience, your language proficiency, English and French, whether you have a job offer in Canada, and whether you have a provincial nomination or PMP. Then, every few weeks, Canada holds a draw, and people with the highest CRS scores get invited to apply for PR. Sounds simple, right? Well, not actually, because this is where things get complicated. So here's the ugly truth. Not everyone who enters express entry will get an invitation. In fact, a lot of people never get PR through the system. Why? Because they make these three major mistakes. Mistake one, relying only on express entry. A few years ago, if you had a CRS score in the low 400s, you had a pretty good chance of getting invited. But today, that's no longer the case. Right now, most draws require 470 plus CRS points to get an invitation. And if you don't have a provincial nomination or a job offer, you might never hit that score. Mistake number two, ignoring provincial nominee programs or PNPs. A lot of people focus only on express entry and completely ignore PNPs. Let me tell you something. If your CRS score is too low, the best way to increase it is to get a provincial nomination. A provincial nomination gives you 600 extra CRS points. That's like having a golden ticket. Some provinces even invite people with CRS scores as low as 300 or 350. For example, Alberta sometimes invites candidates with scores as low as 300. Saskatchewan and Manitoba have programs for people without a job offer. Ontario prioritize tech and healthcare workers. If you're not looking into PMP, you're making a big mistake. Mistake three, not maximizing CRS points. Did you know that retaking your IELTS or CELPIP and improving your score can add up to 50 plus points, or that learning French, even at a basic level, can give you extra points, or that getting a job offer in Canada can give you up to 200 extra points. These are small things that can make a huge difference. Now, let's talk about something nobody wants to hear. Some people will never get PR through express entry. Why? Because the system is competitive and it favors younger applicants with strong work experience and language skills. If you are over 40 with no Canadian work experience, have a CRS score below 450 with no way to increase it, don't qualify for a PMP or other pathways, then express entry might not be your best option. But don't panic yet. There are other ways to move to Canada. Now, if express entry isn't working for you, look into these options. Number one, study in Canada. International students have a much higher chance of getting PR through the Canadian Experience Class, CEC. Number two, work permits and LMIA based PR. If you get a valid job offer with an LMIA, you can apply for PR later. Number three, family sponsorship. If you have a spouse in Canada, sponsorship might be a better route. Number four, pilot programs. The Atlantic Immigration Program and Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot are amazing for people who don't qualify for express entry. There is always a way, but you need the right strategy. So, can you actually get PR in Canada? Yes, but only if you play your cards right. If you're serious about getting PR, check your CRS scores and find ways to increase it. Look into PNPs, they can be a game changer. Consider alternative pathways if express entry isn't working. And most importantly, don't rely on outdated information. Immigration rules change all the time, so make sure you stay updated. Now, if you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more real talk on Canadian immigration, and drop your questions in the comments. I'll be answering some of them in a future video. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.